Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Saturday the 26th of August 2023. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe. In there I give mini reads, 1-question readings. Now you can book in for those at any time on my website BeHealing.com. Find a link for that in the description box below, and also one up there too. I'll do it right at the start of the next live show and then send you the link to the replay, so you don't need to come live if you don't want to or if you can't. Alternatively, you can find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking Be Healing down there. Come live and book while I'm live too. I also offer private readings from my website, BeHealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below, and also one up there too. I get those out within 48 hours if you're ordering them. And if you've got questions for your reading, click on the Contact Us page. After you've booked in, you can put your questions in there. You've got 2 chances to win a private reading with me every month. One way is by clicking like on this video, leaving a comment and being a subscriber on this channel. That'll get you 1 entry. You can do that as many times as you like on different videos within each month to get those entries in. Good luck with that. And the other way is to check out my pick a card reads. If everyone that books the deeper dives, those extended readings in there, will get entries into that draw. Another draw, in fact. So what's in the energies for everybody today? We've got acceptance. There's something that we need to accept. Acceptance. What else? Connection. About someone else, perhaps. We need to accept something about someone else or about people that are around us. Perhaps something that we were ignoring before or didn't realize about someone before. We need to accept it. There's turbulence. A little bit of trouble today. Turbulence. Okay. Tell us more about these energies, please, guys. Got the King of Pentacles. This is someone else's energy, someone that's very stable, someone perhaps in charge of the money. It could be a boss kind of a figure. It doesn't have to be masculine, by the way. Okay, so something about them today. Perhaps they're not who you thought they were, and there's a need to accept that. We've got a Queen of Pentacles. Oh, now we've got a couple on the table. She's very stable too. Both looking at each other there as well. Well, kind of. He's kind of looking down. She's got her eyes closed, but they're facing each other's way anyway. Could be some story going on there. What else? We've got the Queen of Cups. Open to receiving. We're going to get the King of Cups now. No, we're not. We're going to get the Devil and the 4 of Cups. So, fears of disappointment. The 4 of Cups, she's disappointed. It's like she's disappointed with what she's got on offer here. Perhaps not fears. Perhaps it's just like negative energy that's on offer and she's not happy with that. So, okay, let's get deeper into this. King of Pentacles, stable one. 2 of Materials is up in the air. So perhaps someone that you thought was stable isn't so stable anymore, and there's a need to accept that. Some turbulence going on. So you could have had your eye on someone, be wanting a job from someone or something like that. Ancient wisdom is behind that. So it could be someone that you thought was just like one thing. You might have pigeonholed them, put them in a box kind of thing. Thought they were just that thing, but we are all everything, right? Nobody is 100% stable, and we all have our moments, right? Because we're all human. So yeah, that could be causing you to feel unsettled if someone that you thought was 100% stable is showing signs of instability because they're actually a human being. There's probably a need to accept them that they're a human being and not throw them under a bus, you know? There's something wrong when we put people on pedestals as if they should be perfect. We see it going on in the media, you know, and then if we put people on pedestals incorrectly and presume that they're not human at all and that they're some kind of demigod instead, then when they do show some of their humanness, we throw them under the bus, and that's extremism, and that's not good. It's not good. And we do it in a small way as well, you know, by putting people on pedestals and then I'm like, oh, they've so disappointed me. Because they're not perfect and they're human. I didn't think they were going to be human. I thought they were going to be perfect. You know, it's just never true. So we do that to ourselves. Queen of Pentacles. But here's your stability. Perhaps. Perhaps. Knight of Voices. Rushing into something. Okay. You and your stability rushing into something. Presuming someone else is stable. So perhaps there could be something here about you not realizing how unstable you are. And I'm not saying you're unstable. You're probably just balanced. But sometimes we're not as stable as we are in other times. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. We don't all have to be stable all the time, right? And so if you're kind of rushing into things, I don't know. Discernment is behind that. You've got to be more discerning. It's not that there's something wrong with this person. That's what I'm getting is like, there's nothing wrong with you and there's nothing wrong with this person. There's something wrong with expectations. Queen of Cups, open to receiving. Okay. So the Hierophant, the Muse of Inspiration, that's the King of Wands, and the Lovers card. Open to receiving something long term, but a masculine that's going to make a move. King of Wands, or someone that's going to make a move to be lovers. So you're open to receiving that, or perhaps you're feeling that way, that you're open to receiving that, someone to make a move on you. What's behind that? Because you're looking for something long term, the Hierophant, and doing things the right way. And I'm saying it's like openness rather than that happening, just because the next card is the Four of Cups and the Devil. It's like, but that's not what's happening, right? That you're getting the offers that you don't want. I'm disappointed by that. Sacred space. You're holding space for that. Holding space for that one. Holding space for being open to let that right one in that's going to move toward you as a lover in the right way and take action toward you. But the Four of Cups, disappointed because that's kind of not happening. We're just getting negative energy or devil energy. You know, it could be people that are obsessed. It could be people that are players, you know. Just energy that you don't want in your love life. That's what it feels like. Seven of Voices, deceptive, right? So it could feel like it's deceptive, but it's not necessarily deceptive, because I don't think anyone's coming at you saying, I am perfect for you. Whoever says that, nobody says that, right? Nobody goes at anyone saying, I'm perfect for you. So how can they disappoint you when they've never said that? The Magician and the Seven of Materials. Okay, so the Magician is about manifesting something, and there's investment into that. So I'm manifesting this, there's investment into that, and then they disappoint me because they're not what I expected them to be. And so then I turn around and go, well, they're lying to me, they lied to me, but I'm getting it's expectations that are the lie here, not what someone else says. Because I don't believe that anyone says that they're perfect for us when they're coming at us, or that they are perfect, right? Yeah, there's definitely something about expectations about people here. In love life, in perhaps bosses and stuff like that, people being stable, but they're not stable. Sometimes they're unstable, and that makes you feel like perhaps they've lied to you and all of that kind of thing. There's reunion of souls behind that. Wow. Okay, so there could be people coming back into your life and you're feeling like they lied to you. But it's all about expectations being kind of wrong today. The expectations are off in the first place. Expecting perfection when perfection doesn't exist, you know, neither in ourselves or anyone else. And so this could all be reflecting that we're not feeling like we are good enough ourselves. Expecting ourselves to be perfect, or believing that we are perfect when we're not, you know. It could be something like that. Anyway, what about our love lives today? What's going on in our love lives apart from a whole load of disappointment, it seems? Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it's truly sacred. What else in our love lives today? Forgive. Forgive them. And take inspired action. Forgive them and take inspired action. Be taking action towards someone today. You're forgiven for not being perfect, perhaps. Spy, someone watching you, fun. Okay, so you could have had someone kind of watching you, paying attention to you, but it was just for a bit of fun. You perhaps thought it was something more than that, if you felt the connection with them. Could be about that. Wild abandon and good timing. It might just be time to have fun, you know. Good timing to have some fun and wild abandon and just like have some kind of a release here instead of this pursuit of something serious and perfect. Oh, feels very heavy today, this energy. Yeah, feeling it heavy today. Let me know in the comments. What else? What else is in the energies today? We've got an opportunity or windfall, a carrot. Carrot dangled in front of your nose, perhaps. Bat, take care. Enemies are working against you. Dagger, fear, worries, tense situations. A nest, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. That could be what you're in search of. And a bowl, plenty of material things. So think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for your answer. But this is just a bit of fun because it's a general reading, not a personal reading. If you want me to pull one of these crystals out of my bag for a specific question that you've got, and cards, of course, then you can book in for one of those one question readings on my website, behealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below, and also one up there too. I'll do it right at the start of the next live show and then send you the link to the replay, or come live to the show. I can also use those in private readings too, so book in for one of those. There's a link in the description box below and also up there too. And after you've booked in, click on the Contact Us page, put your questions for your reading in there. Okay, so how best to deal with these energies today? We've got the Ten of Pentacles. Now, the Ten of Pentacles is all about building something, seeing things through to the long term kind of thing. So, some relationships need to be built, right? And the best relationships are based on kind of truth about ourselves, you know, truth about ourselves, meaning true intimacy. When we can show people who we really are, they show us who they are, and we're good like that. It's like best friends, you know, don't have to be perfect, but those kind of relationships are built like that, of seeing each other clearly. But the Ten of Pentacles is about building something for the long term. So it feels like this is saying effort needs to be made, internal effort and external effort, to build things for the long term based on like reality. Yeah, based on reality and acceptance that everyone and everything will always be in balance rather than perfect. Let's put it that way. Okay, so think of a yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready for your answer. Your answer is no. It's a ruby. Don't do it. There you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button and leave a comment for an entry into that draw. Don't forget. I do one of these energy updates every single day of the year. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show. I'd love to see you in there and give you a mini read, so come along sometime. And I make 3 Love Pick a Card reads a week as well. You can find one of those right there, right now, and watch that next if you want. Well, have the best day ever, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.